Today's story time is going to be a little bit different than usual. Today, I'll be telling you guys about the time I let a homeless man stay the night in my apartment. Yeah, dude. And he may or may not have been high on crystal meth. So, not only that, this guy also changed my perspective on humanity forever. And I know that's a bold statement, but let me explain. This all started back in 2023. Hot summer day, Florida. Air is sticky as hell. You get the picture. I'm walking toward a building where my friends and I usually gather to have a meeting. Peering over the wooden fence, I see a dude with a disheveled look. You can tell this guy has been living on the streets. I mean, his hair is messy. Looks like he just got in a fight with a fucking tornado. Clothes are dirty. And he has this look of complete despair. So as I approach the courtyard, this feeling of sadness washes over me. And it's like that same feeling you get when you see an old lady trip. Like, you can't help but feel just so helpless and sad for that person. It's just like, damn, like that sucks for them, right? And you can tell that this guy needs help bad. So it wasn't unusual for a guy like this to end up at one of our meetings. For those of you that don't know, I am a recovered alcoholic. So yeah, that type of meeting. If you know, you know. No further explanation. This wasn't our normal type of meeting though. Tonight was a celebration for someone's sobriety anniversary, and we were stuffing our faces with pulled pork burgers. Anyway, I get about 3 feet from this dude. I reach out my hand and I say, "What's your name?" "Michael," he replies. I say, "Nice to meet you, Mike. How long you been sober for?" He says, "1 week." And this dude, you can tell he's kind of like mumbling. He's defeated, man. Immediately I start making judgments in my mind. I'm like, there's no way this dude is going to stay sober. Little did I know that Michael was about to play a pivotal role in my healing journey, dude. It sounds crazy, I know. Like, this homeless dude, how did he fucking shift my worldview? Well, I'm gonna get into that shit. So we go and we have our meeting. After the meeting, everyone is standing around, smoking cigarettes, drinking a cup of coffee, as they usually do. And I lock eyes with Michael. Immediately, this dude makes a beeline towards me and opens his mouth and says, "Can I stay at your house tonight? I have nowhere to stay." Fuck, dude. Of course, this dude asked me of all people for a place to crash tonight. There are like 25 other people outside in this courtyard, mind you, all willing to help and most of them able to help. But for some reason, he asks me. Now, usually when situations like this occur, a newly sober dude asking for a place to crash, I'd often just say, "Sorry, bro, my roommate isn't comfortable with it," because I had a roommate at the time. But on this particular night, my roommate was out of town, so I paused for a second. This dude's staring blankly in my eyes, almost as if his soul is screaming through his piercing gaze, saying, "Please help me." "Sure, dude, you can stay the night with me tonight," I reply. Fuck, what did I just do, man? I don't know this guy, mind you. So as Michael and I make our way to my car, anxious thoughts start flooding my brain. Like, what if this dude steals my gaming laptop? What if he tries to kill me? What if he secretly has drugs on him, goes nuts, ends up breaking shit? I mean, you never know with homeless people off the street, right? And of course, my first fear is like, what if he steals my fucking gaming laptop? So as I'm thinking all this, Michael looks at me and says, "Dude, those pulled pork burgers were so fire," smiling ear to ear like a little kid who just finished his Happy Meal. And I'm just like, fucking this guy, man. What a character. So we get to my house. It's a nice little condo in a major city in Florida. I say to Mike, I'm like, "Hey, dude, you can crash on this couch. I'll go get you a blanket." I head upstairs. I get back down to the living room and I see Michael's already fucking passed out. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you mean to tell me this guy is sober? Like, how is he already asleep? Is he fucked up? What kind of drugs did he take? Like, I'm kind of tweaking out, right? Next thing I know, it starts heaving, dry heaving, lots of it, and it's coming fast. I'm like, "Bro, are you feeling okay?" I'm fucking frenzied. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's heaving. Is he gonna throw up? Before I can even finish my sentence, this dude throws up all over my living room floor. Now, mind you, I have hardwood floors, so you can hear this shit just splattering on my hardwood floors, and it's a rental, so I'm just like, fuck. And I lose my shit. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude?" And he just starts wiping the chunks of pulled pork off his lips. And I'm like, okay, I collect myself for a second. I'm like, okay, cool. No worries. I got this. I'll go get some paper towels. I head to the kitchen. I turn around, I look back at this dude, and he's already back, passed out. He's falling asleep again. I'm just like, what the fuck is up with this dude? Is he high? Like, is he on drugs? And is he gonna fucking help me clean up his vomit, for fuck's sakes? Like, I let this dude into my house, and now he throws up and he falls back asleep. So I'm like, I can't fucking believe this guy. Head back to the fucking living room, and I started thinking crazy thoughts. I'm like, what's next for this dude? Is he gonna pull out a crack pipe? Is he gonna start lighting up right here in my living room? I start, cleaning up this dude's vomit. And as I'm cleaning up this dude's vomit, a flashback memory races through my mind's eye. And I can see me clearly in my old apartment, in my bed. I'm passed out drunk. There's vomit all over my clothes. It's covered my phone, soaked my bed. And there's my ex-girlfriend cleaning up this vomit off of myself. And I'm passed out, blackout drunk. And as I'm cleaning up Michael's vomit, looking at this dude asleep, I think to myself, like, fuck. This dude is me. This guy is me. He's an addict just like me. And I was that same selfish, self-centered person that would just get blackout drunk and expect people to take care of me. And I was just like, fuck, man. For the first time in my life, you always hear these hippies and these stoners talk about, like, one love, man. We're all connected. Like, that's you. I'm looking at Michael as I'm cleaning up this dude's vomit. I'm thinking, this dude is just a physical manifestation of my own selfishness. And I can crystal clear in my mind see my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, just so disappointed cleaning up my own vomit. And it was the first time in my life, like, I made the connection that, like, we really all are connected. And ever since then, I mean, anytime someone get pissed off at me in traffic, cut me off, flip me the bird, I almost never react. And I always think, like, that dude's so angry, that's just me. Like, I've been that angry before. Maybe not because of traffic, but I've been that angry before. And I can see myself in that person. And another example I was thinking about is, like, there's this gym in my apartment complex, and there's this guy that goes there, and when he works out, he slams weights. The type of dude that just drops weights after he's doing a big set. And I was working out one time, and it progressively, like, pissed me off more and more. I didn't say anything to this dude. I didn't give him any dirty looks, but, like, in my mind, I'm like, dude, please stop, like, slamming these weights. Like, fucking give it up. Like, no one cares how much weight you're lifting. And then I pause and stop for a second. I think, that dude is me. There's been times in my life when I've wanted attention. I wanted people to see and validate how well I'm doing, how much weight I'm pushing, or how much success I'm having. And I'm like, fuck, dude, that's me. So this Michael character, this homeless dude vomiting all over my floor, somehow ended up teaching me one of the most powerful lessons, and that is that we're really all the fucking same, man. We really all have the same emotions. And I too was a selfish motherfucker at some point in my life. So that's it for today's story time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you had any similar, like, realizations where, someone's pissing you off and you pause for a second. You're like, damn, like, fuck, I've felt that way before. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.